actually some good news for once in this hellscape of a year. Epic Games announced the launch of the Renegade, the viral TikTok dance created by Atlanta teenager Jaliah Harmon. So it's not clear whether Epic and Harmon struck some kind of licensing deal, but it's a possibility considering the developer's rocky legal history with dance emotes. Throughout Fortnite's meteoric rise, starting in the fall of 2017, the game has featured a number of real-world dances copied from pop culture. The inclusion of the Renegade emote is also a nice gesture for Harmon, who largely went unrecognized for her dance, even as it became one of the most popular moves on TikTok and other social platforms earlier this year. Only after articles by publications like the New York Times and Vox did Harmon get the proper credit for her massively influential contribution to pop culture. And now, Harmon will forever be immortalized in the world of Fortnite.
All right. So what do you know about this Renegade? Are you on TikTok?
No,
No.
I
But
my
that's the funny thing
boyfriend had
about that dance.
TikTok.
Everybody knows it, even if you're
I
not
had
on
to
it.
look it up. Once I started, like, I know the Fortnite dances. I know my boyfriend had TikTok, but then I was like, we're gonna get hacked by China. I think I don't fully understand, but we're gonna delete it. But I looked it up, and it was one of those like, okay, I've seen this
Yeah.
around,
The
and I do know the
the
Fortnite dances, so it's cool that they're giving her proper credit too, because I do also know there is a pretty lame history on TikTok of like the creators of stuff not getting proper credit, like once it sort of takes off in the mainstream.
Right.
So.
Yeah. A Fortnite was hit real big on that because it reminded me of that. What's that other dancer's name? The young boy who invented the floss dance. And
Mm.
Fortnite, I think they used that dance and did not ask his permission. And I think it was a TMZ video. They caught up to him and said, "Hey, are you going to reach out to Fortnite because they're using your dance?" And he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a couple calls and whatnot. And I heard that eventually they made a deal, but TikTok, not TikTok, it was Fortnite was taking a lot of people's original dances that like some young people were just making up on the spot, but people knew where the source was for the most part and was getting them in trouble for it. Like, dude, we don't think you're paying for these, or at least asking for permission, likeness rights, whatever it is. But either way it goes, you're opening yourself up for some kind of a lawsuit. You can sue anybody for anything in America. I'm not wearing that damn mask. You can sue for anybody for anything nowadays. But I was happy that she got the credit that she deserved. Because I dabble in TikTok just a little bit. You guys might have seen. You might have seen a video of me and my daughter doing that Renegade dance. I had her on my shoulders, and she was bouncing around trying to do the dance and the Renegade and all that stuff. And when I first looked up the dance, I thought it was created by, who's the most famous TikToker, that young girl? I forgot her
Oh,
name. She's the
I like literally just read her name in an article
Right.
today.
You guys know who I'm talking about. And people thought,
The
yeah,
girl, everybody
like the one that
follows.
the one who really made the dance even more
But
famous.
she's a dancer,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they
So
were like, every time she went out in public, they were like, do the Renegade dance, do the Renegade dance. And then the person who made up the song had to go out of his way to say, no, this person invented the dance. And it looks like Fortnite acknowledged that, and they were like, I guess we don't want to get sued anymore, so let's make an event out of it. Let's give her the credit, and they put her name all out there. So that was amazing.
and
I
I
was
just saw
glad
it because
that
I Googled it. I was like trying to make sure I'm like, I think I've seen this, and I had, but she was on I think Ellen doing the
yes,
dance, and like she's really getting her moment, which is cool because I feel like it's one of those things. It's such a like dumb moment when you hear it, but it is not that Fortnite should know better, but I think as a
right,
general public, it's so easy.
hmm
Sort of like when you said like, oh, the kid who invented the floss.
right.
I'm like, oh,
Was it
yes, someone
Backpack
came
Boy
up
or
with
something
that.
like
But
that?
like, I always just think of that stuff as like, oh, like someone did it first, but everybody's kind of just do it. But especially with something like TikTok, it's pretty easy with the way that app works to like trace the audio file back and start figuring out like this is who started this.
Right.
So there's really no excuse to not give credit where credit is due. And I think it's just something we have to be more aware of not being like, well, I saw the really famous TikToker do it.
Yeah,
So,
let's give her the money for it. Like, no,
which is
that's not how
usually
this.
what happens of like the already famous, usually like young white kids get the credit, and it's like, well, that's not always where stuff's coming from. So,
I guarantee that until this Fortnite deal, that the other young lady probably was getting way more money just because of the level of views her
yeah,
videos naturally get because of
yeah,
she has the most subscribers out of anybody in the world right now. I'm pretty sure she was getting way more money than the person who invented the dance until this moment because Fortnite, whether I like it or not, me and my friends, we make fun of that game because that game is geared towards a younger audience. The original version of that game is called PUBG. It's for more like older kids
right.
and adults. And but Fortnite they make way more money because their target demographic is children.
Yep.
So I'm sure that now that young lady is probably crushing it now, and I'm glad now she's on Ellen, like you said, on Ellen and whatnot,
And getting the
and
recognition
getting
and the, you know,
recognition.
even if it's not like $1 billion contract, just having your name out there associated with something like that is
Exactly.
always,
It's exciting. I'm happy for her.
yeah.
So yeah. So well, guys, let us know what you guys think about this trending topic. Are you happy for her? Do you think that this is going to be the way forward with TikTok and Fortnite? Are they finally going to start paying the original creators of these dances the way they should have been doing from day one? And what do you guys think about it and all that? And tell us why you think Fortnite sucks and PUBG rules. We might talk about it on We Got Your Mail. I just opened up a whole can right there.